So according to Eddie Hearn, he stated that Anthony Joshua suffered brain damage.
Case of dealing with the inquiries and the media, and you can imagine how many people are trying to find out.
Christians, Muslims, Jews, Hindus, blacks, whites, Chineses, everybody on earth. This goes out to you. We are not divided. We are one peoples under God, united. That's what we are.
Eddie Hearn releases shocking statement after Anthony Joshua horror car crash, and it reveals just how serious Anthony Joshua's injuries are. His promoter confirms that Anthony Joshua sustained severe internal damage and was rushed to the hospital. Hearn's words highlight the gravity of the situation, and fans are left shocked at how close this was to being a tragedy. Eddie Hearn's statement emphasizes the critical need for care around Anthony Joshua following the crash. With two friends tragically lost and Anthony Joshua fighting to recover, Hearn insists that medical attention and family support must be top priority. This sheds light on the severity of the situation and the immense responsibility on those around him.
There for them and the family, anything they need. Sometimes when someone is a star, they have a lot of things in their life taken care of for them. So you really have to move into that mode in this situation as well. Make sure obviously they're getting the best medical attention, make sure their family are safe and happy and as happy as...
Anthony Joshua faced unimaginable challenges after defeating Jake Paul. Returning to Nigeria, he encountered a near-fatal car accident that claimed two close friends. The sequence of events highlights the brutal contrast between his triumph in the ring and life-threatening danger outside it. Fans are suspicious of the timing following the Paul fight. Despite internal injuries and immense pressure, Anthony Joshua maintains focus and strength, embodying resilience. The severity of the situation and his ability to endure physical and emotional trauma reinforces the admiration from the boxing world and secures his position as a formidable athlete and figure.
2 weeks ago, this guy's in front of the whole world. Netflix, millions of dollars, breaks Jake Paul's jaw in 2 places. Decides to go back to Nigeria, almost dies. 2 of his closest friends pass away in the accident. You never know what they...
Surviving a violent crash in Nigeria, Anthony Joshua demonstrates extraordinary resilience. Physical trauma and emotional shock test even the toughest athletes, yet he endures with remarkable composure. The proximity to death amplifies the respect fans feel, especially given his recent bout with Jake Paul. Questions surrounding the Paul brothers and the accident's timing remain in public discussion. Anthony Joshua's ability to withstand such pressure outside the ring reinforces his legendary reputation. His career is now defined not only by victories, but also by overcoming near tragedy while maintaining mental toughness and focus on recovery and preparation for future challenges.
Been through such a severe car accident there. Like, alright, he's lucky enough to still be alive, but fuck me, his body must be going through a lot right there. This is not a man who winces in pain easily, right? He gets punched for a living. And obviously, like, you're supposed to take people out of car accidents like that with great care because you don't want to...
The accident on a treacherous Nigerian road placed Anthony Joshua's life in extreme danger. The boxing community waits for further investigation, aware of how narrowly he escaped. The timing after his fight with Jake Paul fuels questions about possible connections. Anthony Joshua survived critical injuries, proving his strength and determination. Fans and fellow athletes closely follow updates, eager to understand every factor. His survival transforms him from champion in the ring to symbol of resilience outside it. The incident highlights the hazards even elite athletes face in their daily lives and reinforces Joshua's legendary status.
Horrific accident that's happened on a very dangerous stretch of...
Tyson Fury's response emphasizes the severity of Anthony Joshua's accident. Losing 2 close team members while Joshua survived is a sobering reminder of how unpredictable life can be. The incident occurred shortly after the Jake Paul fight, prompting suspicion among fans. Anthony Joshua's endurance under such circumstances demonstrates both physical toughness and mental fortitude. Fury's reaction reflects global recognition of the ordeal and admiration for Joshua's resilience. The incident reinforces the narrative of a champion who faces danger beyond the ring with courage, inspiring respect from peers and fans alike for his unwavering strength in the face of tragedy. Gareth Davis provides insight into Anthony Joshua's remarkable composure. Following his dominant victory over Jake Paul, the near-fatal accident in Nigeria adds a shocking chapter to his story. Joshua's ability to maintain focus amid scrutiny, public attention, and life-threatening events highlights his unparalleled mental strength. Questions about the Paul brothers and the timing of the crash remain in public discourse. Anthony Joshua's resilience, professionalism, and class during such turbulence enhance his legacy and demonstrate why he commands respect not only for his athletic skill but also for his character under pressure.
In fact, some very interesting and germane points you make there in this moment, Raheem. That I think what I've noticed, that obviously there were a kind of panoply of opinions about him fighting Jake Paul. To take it back a week and a half, I mean, I was critical of that fight being signed, first of all, because I worried about the dangers for Jake Paul. He got his jaw broken at the end of the day, and kind of used the scars as a flag in his new moon, delusionally optimistic in his words, as he is about these things. So Anthony Joshua went to America a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, played the role which he needed to play, was very classy throughout.
Anthony Joshua's rise and sudden near-death experience create a stark contrast that has captivated the boxing world. Just 10 days after earning $92 million and dominating Jake Paul, he faced a life-threatening car accident that claimed two of his closest friends. The survival of Anthony Joshua amid such chaos demonstrates extraordinary resilience and fortitude. Fans are questioning the timing and circumstances, particularly considering the suspicious behavior of the Paul brothers. The intensity of public scrutiny, combined with Joshua's composure and recovery, highlights not only his physical toughness, but also mental strength. This sequence of events elevates him beyond a champion in the ring to a symbol of determination and survival, inspiring admiration worldwide as he prepares to reclaim control over his career and personal safety.
He was on top of the world. Apparently he'd pocketed $92 million from his Jake Paul fight. The American audience was in love with him. His star was bigger than ever. And then just yesterday we see footage like this of AJ being pulled from the wreckage in a situation where if he'd just sat on the other side of the car, they wouldn't have been pulling him out alive. There's no way he would have survived. And it puts everything into perspective, this. It really does.
Joe Rogan's observation underscores the sheer unpredictability and fragility of Anthony Joshua's situation. The lack of a seatbelt, a detail that might have otherwise been overlooked, turned out to be a critical factor in his survival. Just days after defeating Jake Paul and securing monumental victories, Anthony Joshua faced mortality in its most raw form. The boxing world is astounded by how narrowly he escaped severe injury or death, enhancing his legendary status. Fans are scrutinizing every element of the accident, including timing and external influences, with the Paul brothers' suspicious actions casting shadows of doubt. Surviving such a devastating incident amplifies respect for Anthony Joshua, emphasizing not only his resilience, but also the precarious nature of life, even for the sport's greatest athletes.
I mean,
that's bonkers. Thank God he didn't have a seatbelt on. I never say that. Thank God he didn't have a fucking seatbelt on, because if he did,
there's no way
he would be dead. Probably, or fucking severely.
John Fury's reaction captures the collective relief and awe felt across the boxing community. Anthony Joshua's survival against near-certain peril demonstrates remarkable courage and perseverance. The tragic loss of two close associates magnifies the emotional weight, emphasizing how life outside the ring can be as treacherous as any fight. Fans remain suspicious of the Paul brothers, questioning the coincidence between Joshua's fight and this catastrophic accident. John Fury's heartfelt words highlight the respect earned by Anthony Joshua, not just for athletic skill, but also for resilience in the face of overwhelming adversity. This incident underscores Joshua's ability to endure unimaginable stress, and it solidifies his legacy as a fighter who confronts danger with unmatched focus and strength, inspiring admiration and concern across the global boxing community.
God bless you, AJ. You're one lucky lad.
God bless them. I'm glad you're alive again. Shocked me, it has. Terrible. Anyway, good luck everybody and try and enjoy the new year as much as you can.
Alexander Usyk's message reflects the profound respect and camaraderie in boxing. The death of two close team members coupled with Anthony Joshua's survival highlights the fragile boundary between triumph and tragedy. Usyk's acknowledgement of Anthony Joshua's resilience reinforces his reputation as a composed and courageous figure. Observers note the suspicious timing following the Jake Paul fight and the Paul brothers' mysterious behavior, fueling speculation. Anthony Joshua's capacity to endure both physical injury and emotional trauma demonstrates unmatched mental strength. The incident unites the boxing world, showing genuine empathy among fighters while emphasizing the extraordinary circumstances Joshua survived. His ability to maintain focus and support for his team amid grief enhances his legacy as both a fighter and a leader.
Said, this is an unbelievable loss. Sinna and Latif are two incredible people who were not only part of AJ's team, but also friends. My sincere condolences to their families, loved ones, and everyone who knew them. Anthony Joshua, wishing you a speedy recovery. Stay strong.
The report of Anthony Joshua's car accident underscores the magnitude of the event. Surviving while two close companions perished elevates his status as an enduring figure in sports and life. Fans are examining every detail, questioning coincidences with the recent Jake Paul fight. The Paul brothers' suspicious activities have intensified scrutiny, raising concern about potential external influence. Anthony Joshua's ability to overcome intense physical trauma while coping with the tragic loss of friends demonstrates unparalleled strength. The global boxing community rallies behind him, offering support and prayers, recognizing both his athletic prowess and extraordinary resilience. Anthony Joshua's survival solidifies his place as a champion beyond the ring, inspiring admiration and highlighting the precarious balance between life, competition, and fate.
Anthony Joshua injured in car accident. Two people who I believe were with Anthony Joshua were friends of his have tragically passed away. Before I carry on reading the article, the two people who have tragically passed, my condolences is all I can say. To their friends and families, we'll definitely offer up some prayer.
Tony Bellow's insight captures both the physical and emotional complexity of Anthony Joshua's survival. Being pulled from a horrific car accident while dazed illustrates just how close he came to a fatal outcome. Despite the trauma, his composure and apparent compassion shine through, revealing a fighter who embodies strength beyond the ring. The recent bout with Jake Paul adds a layer of suspicion, as fans question whether this accident's timing is purely coincidental. The Paul brothers' absence and unusual behavior surrounding the incident have only fueled speculation, making Joshua's survival seem almost miraculous. Beyond physical resilience, Anthony Joshua demonstrates immense mental fortitude, maintaining clarity and concern for those around him while processing such a harrowing experience. This moment cements him as a figure of inspiration, a champion who confronts both the violence of sport and the unpredictability of life with courage and dignity. Fans worldwide are rallying behind him, awed by his perseverance and resolve.
Over days where he could get seriously hurt. I don't believe Josh would have. I believe Josh might have some compassion in him.
The details of Anthony Joshua's collision with the stationary truck add a chilling layer to the narrative. Every element of this accident highlights how narrowly he avoided death, emphasizing both the randomness and intensity of life-threatening situations. 10 days after dominating Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua faced circumstances far beyond the ring, reminding fans that even champions are not immune to fate. The ambiguity surrounding the truck, combined with the suspicious timing and the Paul brothers' recent conduct, has sparked speculation about external involvement. Anthony Joshua's ability to survive and maintain focus despite the shock demonstrates extraordinary resilience. This incident underscores his exceptional mental strength as he continues to process both physical injuries and emotional trauma. The boxing world watches with concern and admiration, seeing him as a symbol of courage, focus, and unwavering determination, elevating his legacy as a fighter who thrives under pressure and confronts life's unpredictability with unmatched poise.
There was someone in the stationary truck. I'm not sure about that, so I'm not going to report on that, but the truck was stationary. And Anthony Joshua's SUV.
Anthony Joshua's accident, caused by colliding with a stationary truck while changing lanes, paints a terrifying picture of how fragile life can be even for world-class athletes. The incident's timing, following his fight with Jake Paul, raises questions among fans, especially given the Paul brothers' suspicious actions and absence during the aftermath. Joshua's survival amidst such chaos highlights his extraordinary physical resilience and mental clarity. The emotional weight of losing two close associates amplifies the gravity of the event, testing his strength beyond the sport. Analysts and fans alike are impressed by how he navigates this trauma while maintaining composure, a testament to his character and focus. The global boxing community is unified in admiration and concern, scrutinizing every detail for insight while offering support. Anthony Joshua's capacity to confront life-threatening circumstances, process intense grief, and maintain professionalism reinforces his position as a true champion, both in and out of the ring, inspiring respect and awe worldwide.
According to officials in Nigeria, they ran into a stationary truck while trying to change lanes on the roads. Just a horrific accident. I don't want to start, assigning blame to something that I don't have the report for, but
the Anthony Joshua story doesn't end with surviving a horrific car accident in Nigeria. It's a testament to his unmatched resilience, focus, and champion mentality. Facing near-fatal circumstances just days after his high-profile fight with Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua not only survived, but maintained composure under unimaginable pressure, proving his strength goes far beyond the ring. The timing of the crash, the suspicious behavior of the Paul brothers, and the ongoing investigations have left fans and experts questioning whether there's more than coincidence at play, adding layers of intrigue and concern. While the world watched, Anthony Joshua's courage and mental toughness shone through as he processed the loss of close friends and the shock of the accident, standing tall as a symbol of determination and inspiration. Physically battered but mentally unbroken, he now faces the challenge of recovery, with every fight, every decision, and every comeback reflecting the heart of a true champion. Who is stronger mentally, who wants it more, and who will dominate next? Only time will tell, but one